What's up, YouTube? We got another ruling video for you here. So this one came up at my local card shop a couple of weeks ago. I was actually on vacation in New York at the Mets game. I got there early and the game hadn't started yet, so I got a call about this regarding Subterror, Hidden City, and Gozen match. So this is the more or less the Subterror players board. They probably had more back row than this, but it's not pertinent to the situation. Also, what the opponent was playing is not pertinent to the situation. Let's just pretend they have like a Vorse Raider here, 1900 attack. They swing into the set Subterror Guru, while the Subterror player also controls Wallow and Gozen is active with Hidden City in their field spell zone. So with Gozen active and Wallow face up, the Subterror player is locked into Darks currently. Keep that in mind, that's important. So the opponent attacks into the face down Subterror Guru. Now here's the thing. Hidden City has an effect where once per turn, an opponent monster declares an attack, you can change one face down defense position Subterror monster up and then negate the attack. So that's what they did. They declare the effect of Hidden City to flip the Subterror Guru, and it negates the attack. Now, in this situation, this immediately breaks the restriction set by Gozen. Since the Subterror player here was already locked into Darks and Subterror Guru is an Earth, Guru goes to grave immediately. There's nothing else that happens before that. That has to happen first to apply this. And because Guru changed locations before it could trigger, it doesn't get the trigger at all. So this flip effect, nada. You get nothing. Sorry. You get no choice in the matter. This is just gone now. And you're still stuck with this. Now, I bet there's one more thing that you're probably wondering. What if the attack into the Guru actually went through? Well, to answer that question, we need to bring up this. Damage step sequences. So, we're mainly looking at parts 3 and 4. Part 2, where it says, an attack face down monster flips face up and its effects start to apply. That is referring to its continuous effects. Okay? So, part 3, damage calculation. You just go down to decide which monster is destroyed, but don't send it to the graveyard yet. Number 4, after damage calculation. First, if a card such as there could be only one would send the flip monster to the graveyard, send it now. So in this case, Gozen. So it gets attacked into, it flips, you do all the damage necessary things, and then it immediately goes to grave. Again, before it can trigger. Because also in number 4 it says, activates effects which activate when a monster is flipped or damage is inflicted. After sending it to the graveyard. After the sending it to the graveyard part of TCBOO Gozen Rivalry. So again, since it changed locations, before it could trigger, it doesn't get the trigger at all. You remember Drytron format? They had a ruling update in which they you tribute Ben 10 to activate like Drytron Alpha, and then the opponent changed DD Crow, banishing the Ben 10 before it could trigger, and then Ben 10 doesn't get the trigger at all. So yeah, it's kind of that same deal. Alright, so let me give you a similar example of what happened to me on Dueling Nexus previously, and just keep in mind it's going to look a little clunky on the screen, just bear with me. So, I control one of the Sky Striker Link monsters, while I also control an active TCBOO. Opponent summons a Rescue Ace monster. Keep in mind these are both machines right here. So, I activate Widowmaker to negate the turbulence, and I actually end up stealing it, which I am allowed to do, but because of TCBOO, it immediately goes to the graveyard. Same kind of thing.